My name is Dirk Fikema. I'm the owner of Fikema Plumbing and Sanitation.
What would you rather do? Would you rather have an old pipe burst and spray onto your face or drop your phone into a porta potty?
I've done both. I could probably deal with the pipe spraying in my face better than I could retrieving my phone out of a porta potty.
What's the craziest thing you've ever pulled out of a drain or a septic tank?
I've got several, but I had a customer who twice I retrieved a squirrel out of her pipes.
You're the third person today that has said a squirrel.
Right. I've also gotten glasses, pagers, and a smoking pipe out of a sewer.
What would you say is a tool that you can't live without?
Man, I mean, there's everything. I mean, a flashlight is obviously a big part of your job, and channel lock pliers would be the second most common thing that you got to carry.
Yeah.
But every tool has its place, right?
Oh yeah.
Your ratcheting PVC cutters are fantastic tools, as long as the temperature is over 50 degrees. But if you use that tool when the pipe's cold, it'll shatter. So you gotta know, where you're at.
If your job was a reality TV show, what would it be called?
Business is going down the drain.
If you were to give advice to anybody who's getting into the trades, what would be your number one advice that you'd give them?
I mean, I think for kids, the trades are a great avenue. In my case, I went to college and then came back to my family business. And I think that for me as an owner was beneficial for maturity and perspective and all that. But that's because I was coming back to something.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas
you had more experiences to be able to relate to.
Well, I mean, I grew up in it. My grandfather and father started a business. I mean, I've been schlepping around in trucks since I was 5. I tried really hard not to go back to the family business. Like I went away I spent 5 years at a 4-year college trying not to do this. But then the day after I graduated, my dad handed me a shovel and said, get back in the trench, right? But, for like the kid, I just hired a kid who graduated, last June,
mm-hmm.
and I hired him in December, and then, promising him that if he works out, he'll be enrolled in the apprenticeship program.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess there is, being able to be enrolled in an apprenticeship program provides advancement and skill and training and accountability that you really should have if you're really going to develop a career in the trades.
What's the worst shortcut you've seen on the job site?
I mean, I've regularly had people who never glued PVC pipe come apart. Yeah, I mean, I see a lot of lightweight plastic, like electrician grade plastic pipe instead of like Schedule 40 pipe in the ground. It drives me nuts.